Hello and welcome. My name is Glodi Wabelua and today we're on GloTalks. I have a very good friend of mine. I would like to introduce you to my friend. His name is Ibrahim. I've known him as Icon.
Yeah, I knew he was about to.
I know, but honestly, our names came with what? Icon was a name you was rapping, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I was rapping as well. I had my name. I'm not going to disclose my name. I'm going to play a game of Would You Rather. Do you want to pick up your board? So that's your whiteboard and you've got your rubber and that. It's a bit fancy. Everything's magnet, so nothing's actually going to fall
like
off
I said,
it.
my handwriting is crazy, so I hope I don't have to show anything to the screen.
Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather have smelly breath or rather have smelly armpits?
I have to write my answer, right?
Yeah.
This is a premium premium whiteboard. Actually, is a premium whiteboard.
Listen, I thought, you know what? There's no point in getting something.
I've never seen a magnetic. I didn't know you get magnetic.
Don't start. We're gonna reveal our answers in 3, 2, 1. Breath.
Yeah, breath.
Nah, you need to explain that because I need to understand.
You know what? Yeah, this is gonna sound crazy, yeah, but when we was in school, yeah, there was a time people used to say I stink.
Oh my God. He went straight into the deep end.
So
he went straight.
I don't want to live like that again.
PTSD.
PTSD. And with breath, I just won't speak.
That's true.
I just won't speak.
That's like a good answer.
With like smell. It's one of the first things people like.
You actually can't hide armpits. Oh, fuck. I flopped on that one.
Actually,
I'm going to be stinking everywhere.
Yeah, you'll be stinking. Like, you'll be going past and people are like,
Do you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, yeah, that I could somehow master armpits more.
Nah, bro.
But that's not really realistic.
There's not a perfect. Like, if you really stink, like, you really stink. But with the breath,
you don't have to talk.
Yeah, just
or drink water.
Yeah, just reduce your speaking.
Yeah.
There'll be more people that will be able to smell you.
Yeah.
More than smell your breath, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one. Would you rather get 10 million now or rather get 1 million for 10 years? I know my answer.
No.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
What did you say?
I put 1 million every year for 10 years.
10 minutes. Sorry, my son in the back.
Naturally.
Sorry, I said 10 million now.
Why did you say 10 million now?
Because realistically, if you're getting 1 million every year, by the 10th year, the value of that 1 million won't be 1 million.
Oh, so you're getting political.
Yeah, because I think inflation. So every year, that 1 million basically reduce.
Okay, you're getting political.
Yeah, so if I get 10 million now, I can use that liquid cash to invest in something that will ultimately give me 1 million a year at the rate of what 1 million is at that time.
Okay, I've lost. I've lost. Forget my answer.
No, what was your answer?
I put 1 million every year for 10 years.
But why?
Because I thought if I get a mil, I'm going to invest that and make more. But then the extra million I'm getting a year is just bonuses. You know, every year I'm just getting bonuses.
But you know what 10 M's is?
Yeah.
Like 10 M's liquid cash.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know the amount of times we actually get liquid cash.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In one go.
No, you're right.
Yeah, so 10 M's dropped today. Boom.
Okay. I'll do one more. Oh, this is a good one. Dead trim, but banging footwear, or dead footwear, but fantastic trim. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we went for the complete opposites.
I feel like every score we've gone opposite. What's your? You said
I'd rather fantastic trim and dead footwear.
Why?
Because I feel like it's your face, innit? You know, like you got a good trim, like it's appealing. Not everyone cares about trainers. So not everyone's gonna care about your footwear. You're just gonna have to be selective about, you're just gonna have to go to the people that don't care about trainers.
That's true, yeah. I think, yeah, if you're peng, you're peng. So, yeah, if you're peng, so you don't even need a trim. Like, so
Yeah.
how you dress, I feel like how you dress actually tells a lot about you, even when you don't have a trim.
That's true.
Yeah, so like if you dress really well,
Yeah.
I feel like it can.
I think 50-50 on that.
50-50.
I think you give a good answer still. I'm just basing on what people.
I remember I ain't got hair, I ain't got trim hair.
Yeah, that's true.
I've got dreadlocks.
That's true.
so
That's true. You
I don't even have to think
right
now. I don't even have a trim.
Yeah,
I don't even want to see what's
yeah.
underneath this hat. I don't even have a trim, so
Yeah. Okay.
everyone their trim.
All right. Cool. I'll put that down. Feel free to put your
Calm. Now, big up that whiteboard. Wherever you bought that from, you need to put an affiliate link.
Yeah. If anyone wants to know where I got that, I'll let you know. Leave a comment and I'll direct you. Yeah. So, like, how you been, bro? Like, naturally, like, how have you been? I think the last time I saw you was the last time I actually saw you physically.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, me either.
I can't remember when I saw you physically, but the last time I saw you was on a bus, a poster.
Yeah, that was in college times though. That's how crazy it was.
Yeah,
College.
Yeah.
But the last time remember that I think I was meant to go to On The Punch. You was there.
Yeah.
But you left by the time.
Oh yeah, On The Punch. Big up On The Punch. Big up Cameron on that. If you haven't been to their game nights events, definitely go there. You're gonna have fun. There's drinks, there's music. Like, it's a vibe. Like, there's no weird energies. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So
good time.
On The Punch. Yeah.
But yeah,
that's what. Yeah.
I don't know the last time I saw you. It was probably school.
I think it was school
because we didn't go college. I went college in Balham, so I went SFX while everyone stayed in Lewisham.
I didn't even make it, I don't think.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't see you in college, and then uni I went to Kent.
Yeah.
So I was off ends, and then came back, and I moved out of like Catford sides to Deptford, and then just.
So let's take it back. Let's take it back to like our upbringing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously we went to Forest All Boys, all boys school in Lewisham. Forest All Boys. Now I'm older. Now I think about it. Like, I feel like that school at that time was like just the wrong school for me to go into.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy? Like, I drove past there the other day. Yeah. I drove past there the other day, and it had a banner saying, "Proud to be a good school," like in bold. Like,
no, but it's changed. Like, no, but you see all those schools that was like crazy back then. They've all like remodified it. They all it's like brand new.
It was a crazy school.
Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we went to Forest All Boys, and we both started in year 7.
Yeah.
I was in Harvey. I think it was in Reynolds.
Yeah, you know they changed the house names.
No way. To what?
Yeah. I don't know what they've changed them to, but I know one of them is actually like named after Kwame. You know the Kwame that got stabbed?
That died?
They changed Drake to his name.
No way. So done.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Kwame.
Yeah.
I remember him in school where that went to our school.
Yeah.
I think he got stabbed many years ago, but rest in peace.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about going back to the school to do my program there.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, I was
thinking. You know Dontel Watt's there?
No, I didn't know that.
Dontel Watt's there.
I didn't know that at all.
Dontel Watt's there, so you should reach out to him.
Dontel, this is me reaching you out. In our generation of school, like, we was actually the cool kids. Like, do you know what I'm saying? We was definitely like the cool kids in school. Our batch anyway. We formed a music group, right?
Yeah. I don't want to put out the name.
No, I can't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember what it's called.
Shall I say it?
Yeah, say it.
Do you remember Lee for Youngers?
Hey, we was outside.
L.Y.
I remember that. Lee for Youngers, L.Y, and there was GS. Ibrahim, also known as Icon, he was one of the best rappers in our group.
I appreciate it.
No, he was lyrically, he's just going. He's not stopping. I can't remember who formed it, but it's basically a group of us. Right. We all thought we could do music. We all started rapping, and we used to go to David's house.
Yeah, David's house to record.
Yeah, we used to go to the studio, innit?
Yeah. Like in Catford, recording off a computer mic.
Yeah, computer mic on Fruity Loops.
Yeah. So crazy.
No, it's crazy, but you actually developed your music career and took it a bit more serious than the rest of us did, really. Do you want to talk a bit about that, like how it transitioned from rapping in a playground and being a hobby to actually getting somewhere?
Yeah, well, I think I've always been into music from like young. And then when I got to like secondary school, I realized one of my older cousins was like an MC.
Yeah.
And he was quite a big MC in East London.
Yeah, I think I remember his name. Maxstar. Yeah.
He's quite a big MC in East London.
Graham MC, yeah.
So him being big actually made me realize that you could actually do music properly.
It can actually happen.
Yeah, it can actually happen. And like everyone can know who you are and like you can actually get deals and all that kind of stuff. So I feel having someone like that so close to me, it made it real.
Would you say he mentored you in a way?
I wouldn't say he mentored me. I would say more he kind of showed the path of how it could be done. Because I think where we was rapping in school and we're from South and stuff, I'm going to East London and seeing my cousin do this or spitting with this MC or doing sets or doing brand campaigns and all of those kind of things.
It was a different environment.
Yeah, it was a different thing. So I'm seeing what I'm seeing on that side. And that kind of like coming back to ends and replicating it. And I guess for me, I just thought I was good, innit?
Yeah.
So
no, you was.
Yeah, I thought I was
Shall we play one of your videos?
Hey, that is
I got receipts.
I was actually good.
I got receipts somewhere. Let me pull it up.
I do feel like music was different last time. I feel like back then as well. I feel like back then, all I cared about was bars.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have the hardest bars.
Yeah.
It wasn't even about making 6 songs.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like be the best MC in Lewisham.
No, but you was good though. Like your punchlines, like your flow, like everything was good. And I wasn't gram rapping. I was like street rapping a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was good because we kind of like merge the two.
100.
Like we're getting studio, one man's gram rapping on the mic, and then another guy comes in street rapping. But it was fun. Like it was normal. Like, do you know what I'm saying? There was no divide or anything like that. Oh, I found one. Musical Minds.
South is back. My voice sounds like my son's voice right now. It's so squeaky. It's actually that squeaky.
But you say in your bars, like, I'm sick, that's why I'm on this thing. Like, you was actually cold. And I mean, I always wanted to be a rapper. Like, that was one of my first, like, once, like, do you know what I mean? When I felt like this is something I could go through. And for me, music was like a outlet of a reality that I was actually living. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I was rapping about the street stuff and I was rapping about my life, it was things that I was actually doing. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's the thing. Like when you lot were rapping, it generally was the things you guys were into. I tried not to like rap about that stuff because I think I was close proximity, but I weren't deep in it. So I tried not to like lie in my bars. But I feel like my first bars, I used to lie. But then as things developed and stuff, I tried my best to like just talk about being sick rather than like making things up kind of thing. And one of the reasons why I stopped making music is because obviously I kept going to prison. You know, I went to prison from a young age. I was getting in trouble, doing dumb things from a young age. So when I went to prison the first time and I came out 18, I still wanted to be a rapper. Like I ripped lyrics in prison, this and that. I even came out, I made music. Like I've got a couple songs out there
hidden somewhere in the atmosphere. Like I've got a music video hidden. That it's actually. Let me bring. Have you seen my music video?
Yeah, I watched a look.
Do you know we're grown now? Do you know it? I was young. Don't judge me.
I took a trip, just a little break. Ain't really been myself since the other day. Feds on the case, got my nigga away. Hit down for a day, took my stresses away. Big buds of that purple haze. G13, got my vision grey. Trap mash gang, yeah we're getting paid. I got workers on lap, no running late. Suit and a cap just to start my day. You niggas lazy on your back while we're getting paid. I gotta go nigga, yeah running late. Poppy rings me 412 a day, and I ain't lying mate, ask my nigga Jay. Beamers all spinning down the motorway, I never had it great, I was in the rain. Slim's locked up, I want him home today. Big L, blow my pain away. Haters wanna see me going mad.
When this video came out, I swear I never saw it ever.
I don't think the production and the marketing.
But that's the thing. For that time, that's actually a good video.
Yeah. I remember. I think we had like hosts like Michael Million and
is it
things like that. Yeah.
He was the hood. What's the name?
Yeah, back in the day, he was actually cold. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, when we was younger, like we had a real passion for music. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I know you did. Like, I saw. Like, I'm seeing my friend on like the bus, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought you made it, bro. No, seriously.
So
like one day I was walking. I probably had no money in my pocket. Life was hard, and the bus just stopped outside Wetherspoon in for a store. I looked up and I see you looking at me on the thing.
Hey, that's a life moment. That's a movie moment.
Bro, I swear, bro, no kidding, yeah. I thought, what am I doing with myself?
Wow.
I swear to you, bro. But I'm saying, bro, like, my brethren's like a made it artist, and I'm like just like, you know what I'm saying, bro. I thought, what am I doing myself? But like, so where would you say you are in music now? In terms of like, are you still recording music? Do you still have love for music?
So basically, I was doing music up until 21. And you know what's so funny? After I stopped making music, I realized how known I was in music. I didn't, because it wasn't like how we have the internet now. Yeah. You don't really know how much people like know you and stuff. So when I was doing it and I stopped at like 21, there was two reasons. One, because it just felt like nothing was happening. Yeah. Then secondly, I actually lost all my music. So like my computer in uni just broke and I didn't back anything up. Yeah. So all the songs that I had recorded up until that point, gone. And I felt like that was like a moment for me to be like, oh, like this is long. And then I just fell into business. And then for the last 9.5 years, I've been doing obviously business with Guap. But in the last 1.5 years, I realized that doing business, I started losing who I was and the things that I'm into. Yeah. And I realized that music is the one thing that was like, that was fell me. In love with. Yeah, the passion. Yeah, I can do it and like, I feel no way. Yeah. So over the last 1.5 years, I've been like recording again. And I decided, like I'm gonna do music again. Yeah. What's funny is that I literally like just shot 2 music videos. Oh, really? Before I came here. Really? Literally. So like I'm back in that place where I just wanna like make music, and because now I don't have to do music to make money. Yeah. I can. You're back on your hobby. Yeah, I'm back on this. That makes so much sense. Doing it for a passion. And I feel like it's a better place to be in, where I don't have to depend on it for money. I can just do what I want, how I want. Would you say as an up and coming artist, would you say that the music, it was different back then, I guess, to how it is now? Because now they've got streaming, they've got this and that, do you know what I mean? But if you take yourself back to that moment in time, would you say, was it difficult to get funds from music? 100%. Yeah. Nah, did I ever get paid? I don't think I ever got paid in my time of doing music back then. Yeah, it was just entertainment. Yeah, it was just entertainment. Like, you just go to different areas, jump on sets. And I don't think I got paid once. Yeah. In that, how many years was that? Since I was 13 to 21. Probably like 8 years. Yeah, I didn't get paid once. That's a long time to not. Yeah, you guys say I didn't get paid once. And there wasn't a clear path of how you actually like make money.
There wasn't management. There wasn't.
Yeah,
it was just,
do you get what I'm saying?
If I get a phone call about I'm pulling up, just so my face is there.
Literally, just to show face and just to get the name out.
Yeah.
But now there's like clear structure of how you actually make money from music. But when we was doing it, it was just like
in the booth.
Yeah, just in the booth, man.
Literally. And the things that man used to rap about back then, no one would have listened to that. But now it's like it's the music. Street rap is the music.
Yeah.
Like drill is the music. Do you know what I'm saying? From a rapping career, really, if you like, to then transition it into your business. Do you want to elaborate more on your business? Like, what is your business? How did it form? And where did it come from?
Yeah, so for those who don't know, I run a platform called Guap.
Yeah.
And Guap started as a magazine.
Yeah.
But we describe it as a platform that's dedicated to like discovering, showcasing and nurturing emerging creative talent. And the reason why we started it was solely because growing up in ends, everyone wanted to be like footballers or rappers.
Definitely.
Or you be doctors, accountants, because your parents said that's what you need to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you do road stuff. Like those are like the things that were like shown to us as things to be. And we said like the only reason, and me and my business partner, we said the only reason why everyone wants to be these things is because those are the only things that's shown as success.
Yeah.
So we literally started a platform to show people doing a wide range of things, so those people could be tangible like role models for other people. So it could be a photographer who went to your school, a entrepreneur who went to a college, someone doing photography, like just people who like really came from the same places we came from, who are doing other things. So that's literally what Guap was started off, and now it's turned into like a multi-platform brand. So we got a magazine, we have an agency, and like that's like we work with brands and do campaigns for brands. We have an award show called the Guap Gala, which does quite well. Yeah. What else do? We do events. Yeah. And we're just trying to build the brand to something that means something to like every young creative that comes from places.
Bro, I've got to shake your hand. I've got to shake. Do you know why I've got to shake your hand? Because the first time, I've actually saw Guap, I was in a prison cell.
I swear down.
Yeah, I was in a prison cell. I had this. Well, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Somehow I saw it. And I saw Guap Magazine. Yeah. But obviously, I'm in jail. My mind's at a different place. Do you know what I'm saying? I see it. And I thought like, bro, like I was proud of you, bro. Safe, like, do you know what I'm saying? The early stages of your marketing and promoting it, I saw that and I thought, no, I'm proud of bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But because of the situation that I was in, like I didn't reach out.
100,
do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, my guy, you know, I'm not that type of person, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So from far, like I was happy for you, innit?
It's long, bro.
It takes long, and it's what I'm trying to do now. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build something for my community, our community, 100%. The community. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Not just something for the man, but something that's accessible for everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Glo Fitness UK, like I've created fitness, mentoring and wellbeing. Like this is something that I created from prison cell.
Yeah, bro, your thing is crazy. I won't lie, bro. I said it to you on the phone where it's like, I feel like we all have choices, and I feel like you could have been one of those people who came out of the situation you're in and continue to make the same choice. Yeah. But you decided to do another choice, and that's how this is born. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's not easy. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this stuff isn't stuff that works instantly,
today
or tomorrow. And the life we come from, or the situations we come from, we're used to instant gratification. So I think to actually be in a situation, come out and actually say, you know what, I'm gonna make a different choice and actually stick to it. Because that's the other thing, like I'm seeing you be mad consistent and doing it, even though like it might not make sense to everyone in the end, so it might not make sense to the man them, you're doing your thing.
And that's the thing, bro. It's like when I was creating this like business, this creativeness in a prison cell, I wasn't thinking about the man them because I was in job by myself.
Yeah, 100.
Do you know what I'm saying? So my planning, my structure, my PTing, like everything, it wasn't something where I rang the man and said, oh, I've got this idea, this and that. I was just pen and paper, just writing things down. Train the body, train the mind, like, and the fitness, mentoring and wellbeing came from when I was in ISIS, HMP ISIS, where there was a transition where it transformed from an adult prison to a young offenders prison. But because for me it was local release, they kind of just kept me there instead of getting rid of me. So what actually happened, the prison was getting filled up with like people from Feltham, Aylesbury, like all the young offenders prison. So they're coming in 18, 19 with energy. These times I'm like 25. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm closely watching these lot. And they reminded me of myself so much, like, you know, like just hyper, rude, energy, this and that. And I looked at them and I thought to myself, they're 18, I'm 25. I was 18 and I don't want them to be 25. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how my mindset started thinking. And then obviously I was a gym cat. Like, if you ever met me, like I was the gym. I was a poster boy for gym.
So to be honest, I believe it. You're so hench, bro.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't missing a session. Like, I was there all the time. Like, but what happened in the exercise yard, which is like an outside environment, like in a cage, but everyone comes out to get sun or whatever. I started running like exercise groups, like for the mandem.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm coming out and everyone's like, yo, Glos, this is what? No workout today. But sometimes if I say, no, I'm not feeling it, they're like, oh, it's dead, man, I can't work. I'm saying, bro, work out, bro. Like, you don't need me, bro. You get me? And the man who got like, no, like, you're the motivation, like this and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how I started building my thing. And then I started coming out and we're doing burpees, all the man, them tops off, bare testosterone. You know, like, you could just picture it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bare, like, good vibes, energy going on. That's when I thought of fitness, mentoring and wellbeing, because the guys that I was training, like, they were getting, like, mental benefits from our session. You know what I'm saying? The man were coming in feeling, going exercise in the morning, it's cold, like, you have to just stand up, there's nowhere to sit down, and then it's like, by the end of it, we're all hot, sweating, like, laughing, just being natural instead of putting on the face.
That's why it's crazy, because those kind of situations, at the time, you don't even know that situations like that are preparing you for the next move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why I'll say, like no matter how many times I've been in prison, like, people ask me now, like, do you regret it? Like, I don't regret it. Like, I'll be honest, I don't regret it, because I feel like if I never went in prison, I would have done something else crazy. Because that's just the kind of person I was. Do you know what I'm saying? And I knew I wanted to be somebody, but what I was doing was the only things presented to me. And those only things in front of me. And where I'm a hard worker is like, I go to prison, but I'm a hard worker, so I'm back at it again. Because I'm thinking in my head, okay, I know where I went wrong. I can pattern up this and that. And that was my downfall. My downfall was like not letting go. Not being able to say, I've done too much. I've exceeded. Let me move on. Do you know what I mean? But it's I don't regret it, because it's made me a better person. It's made me more patient. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's made me like understand more about how the world is, not just how the ends is.
Literally. I think that's one of the that's one of the benefits I had about going to uni. I went Kent. And that was like off ends. And there was the odd people there who were like doing like gangster stuff, but it was mostly people who weren't bad in ends turning bad at uni. So like really, there weren't a lot of those kind of people. So it was like a new environment being in Kent. It was like rabbits on my campus. Like it was proper like, proper chills. I think it's good to get out of the ends, because then you can see that the world is bigger than the ends.
What moments in your life, have you had any moments in your life outside of music, I'm talking like your personal life, that really woke you up? You know, like you really thought, no, I need to go harder. I need to go harder for my family. I need to be the man of the house?
I'd probably say the earliest version of that was when my dad and mum split up.
Yeah.
Shortly after my dad and mum split up, we became homeless.
Okay.
Because I remember coming home from school one time and then my mum was sitting on our sofa outside the house.
Yeah.
Like all our stuff was outside,
Yeah.
and then the house was like barricaded.
Yeah.
So I remember like in terms of like one of my earliest memories, that was like a time where it was like, like got a pattern kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I have got to like support my mum. So I'll say that's been one moment. Would I say any other moment that's rocked me? I'll say the next time again was probably, I feel like I've had multiple like mini ones, but I think another big one was when my dad passed.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, when my dad passed, that was like another, that was more of a moment to be like, life is short. And if there's anything I need to do or anything I want to do, I should go out and do it, because if I don't, life is just gonna go and I'm gonna be an old man and just regret that I didn't live my life to the fullest or didn't do all the things I need to do. So when my dad passed, that was like another force for me to be like, nah, go do what you need to do and what you want to do and just do it to the fullest. And
it's the world is crazy that like extreme things has to happen in your life.
Yeah.
Like you actually have to lose someone for you to wake up sometimes. And it's sad because you're losing your loved ones, your closest ones, and you have to go through that pain to be a better person.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? In my previous podcast, I've spoken about pain and how you should reap the benefits from pain.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Because pain comes in all different shapes and sizes and whatnot. But if you let it indulge you, then you're basically giving up.
You're giving up
on life.
I feel like you need to have pain though. Like you can't have joy without pain.
Yeah.
You generally can't.
I've started boxing,
Bro, I said, I don't know. You man that go and sign up to get punched up. I genuinely don't know why you would do it.
Do you know what it is? For me, I've set myself like a personal challenge. I'm not trying to like be the best boxer. I just want to get in the ring, set myself a challenge, train for it and win my fight, and then honestly, I'm done.
So you're done.
I mean, if Misfits wants to, if anyone wants to call me up, and do you know what I mean? Like, you can holler at me, but I'm on a personal journey right now. Now, I would just want to see if I can achieve something by thinking about it.
That's how I feel about music again. Like, so, like, you know how I said I just shot 2 music videos?
Yeah.
This weekend, I've shot 6 music videos.
Yeah.
Because I'm on this, I've said to myself, I've got bare songs that are on my laptop that I'm just overthinking. So I've set my challenge to, in November, I want to release 30 songs with 30 music videos. So again, it's just a challenge for me to be like, nah, just put out and actually set.
Challenges are good because that's what has us, that's what makes us wake up 100%. In the morning and go. 100%. Do you know what I mean? You can have a normal job, a 9 to 5, and not challenge yourself in your personal life, but then your life will just be routine.
Your routine, 100%, man.
It'll just be dead.
And I honestly, the feeling I get from doing this is unmatched. And I work within the entertainment industry and all that kind of stuff, but the feeling I get from actually creating music or doing this little challenge, honestly, like it fills me up so much.
Feels much better.
And when you find something that fills you up or something that you really are passionate about, you just really need to go deep into it and double down on it, because that's how you live a very fruitful life. If you double down on the things that give you the most joy. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. And the things that I know that are bringing me so much joy, I want to make sure that I'm constantly doing it.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's no point living your life doing something you don't want to do.
100%.
A lot of people don't have hobbies, and I mean, they're missing out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because not having a hobby means that you're not having that break mentally
100%.
and doing something that you genuinely enjoy and 100%. That you genuinely want to do.
And that's why I said, you know how I said I was losing myself?
Yeah.
I felt like I was losing myself because everything surrounding Ibrahim was just work. I like losing friendships or not going out, not like doing so much things just in the name of work. And I had to like make a serious decision and have a serious conversation with myself and be like, nah, bro, like you need to focus on you, and you are not work.
Yeah, you're not
you can
work.
do work, but you're not work. So
not work.
You need to find the things that make you you and just like do those, because if work went tomorrow, you are still Ibrahim. So you should make sure that the things that make you Ibrahim just are still there and you're still like doing it.
Before I was released, obviously I've never worked in my life. Before, like at the age of like 28, I've never ever had a job. I wouldn't know anything to do with taxes. And I had to sit there and think, like, when I'm 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, like I can't just be trying to just
hustle and bustle. It's long.
Like I'm hoping that my phone rings
it's long.
It doesn't make sense. Like obviously being a trapper is I mean not selling drugs and making money. I'm talking like being a trapper. Like, do you know what I mean? Like you've got assets, you've got this, like you're actually patterning, you're avoiding prison. Doing all of that is very hard to do and cut through.
And long. But like, you know what? I think people do that kind of stuff and like try to avoid 9 to 5, not knowing that life is probably going to be a 9 to 9. Like you're not escaping the rat race by doing that lifestyle, because ultimately you're still having to be on call to someone. Do you get what I'm saying? You're constantly going to be thinking about this, constantly going to be thinking about that. There's so much going to be in your brain. You're not even going to have the mental capacity to live the freedom that's shown. Like
the world is here to be lived.
Do you get me?
So I thought, let me get my lorry license, because I thought, you know what? I want to do something that I actually like doing. Do you know what I'm saying? And I thought, okay, I like driving. Obviously, I was driving for probably other reasons, but I enjoyed driving. So I thought, why don't I get my lorry license? Because then I'll be in my own space, I'll be driving.
No one really
gonna do. And I started revising in prison. I started revising my theory test. I bought all the books.
Some next experience in prison, bro. Like I said, he done training and he done.
I had an awakening.
Yeah, it's a mad awakening. That's crazy.
No, it is, bro. You gotta remember, bro. Yeah. You gotta remember, look how, like, I'm sure there was a time in your life that you probably, if you heard my name, you'll probably hear, oh, he's in prison.
Yeah.
100%. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're just hearing that, but I'm actually living it. Every day, like every day, new seasons, winter, summer. And it's like, bro, like, I want a break, man. Like, I ain't got time for this no more.
But you know what, bro? One thing I would say is, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's in 10 years, in everyone's life, we need one moment of solitude. And because in that one moment of solitude, a lot changes. So for me, that moment of solitude was in university, where I was by myself and I learned a lot about who I was outside of everyone's noise. I feel like in everyone's journey, you need that moment of solitude. And yours came through you being inside. However, that moment of solitude still had the same effect it should have on anyone. So I think if anyone listening hasn't had that moment of solitude,
go take a trip.
Yeah, take a trip or something. Spend time with yourself, because I think the better you know yourself, the better you can like maneuver.
Bro, it was my birthday the other day. I'm not going to say my age. Like, just judge me by how I look. Bro, it was my birthday the other day. And it's like, I could have went out with the man them. Do you know what I'm saying? I could have went out to Newcastle, Birmingham, Manchester, London, Mayfair. But I sat there and think,
it's not what you want to do.
I've done that. Like, I've actually done that. Do you know what I'm saying? Is man really going to go casino, strip clubs, this, that, every birthday? Like, do you know what I mean? Bro, I packed my bag. I got in my car and I went to North Wales.
Why not? But you know what? Even that, that was you listening to yourself. And you know, like coming from the end, probably up until we're about 20 something, the voice we're listening to really isn't ours. It's like what the ends has like put onto us, and is what we feel we're meant to do. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you have that moment of solitude, you get to really listen to your own voice and like the stuff you want to. So like if you didn't have that moment of solitude, you probably wouldn't be able to make a decision like you just made of, wait, do I actually want to go and do this for my birthday, or is that what I'm meant to do for my birthday because everyone else does it?
It's like people are celebrating my birthday more than
more than you're celebrating.
Like, I don't really drink like that. So every birthday I used to have, the man them got drinks, bottles, But I'm there with my cup. The man, drink. You know, I just take a cup, make it, and then I just put it on the table. With my bread, I said I should drink. You know what I'm saying?
But that comes from listening to yourself, bro. And a lot of men don't listen to themselves. They listen more to the voice of what they should be rather than what they like. What they need and want to be, really. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's true facts. It's so facts. Like, but I had a plan to go Snowdonia for a hike.
What's Snowdonia?
It's in North Wales. It's a mountain.
That's a real thing.
Yeah,
sounds
Snowdonia.
like one of them things in the books. Snowdonia. That's crazy.
It was like one of those things where I thought, I'm going for a hike on my birthday. You know, why not? Challenge myself. Like, gone there, obviously the weather was terrible. I didn't end up hiking, so I just spent the days in the spa.
Why not though? Like,
why not?
Why not?
Do you know what I mean? Like the man ain't there.
If that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy, and that's okay. Like it doesn't need to be. You don't need to follow the crowd and do the same thing everyone else does. Like,
bro, man's lost too much time to entertain other 100%. People. You know what I'm saying? Man ain't here. I'm not a comedian, and I'm not an entertainer either. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do things just for other people to say, my man went Manchester for his birthday. It was lit. There was bare gal, bare drinks. But man's done that.
Been there, done that.
Like, how many times is man gonna do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
and we're not young. I'm not saying his age, but we're not young.
I'm young inside. I'm young inside. You can have a guess at my age. I might tell you.
That's so funny.
But bro, it was so refreshing, bro. Like, it was so refreshing, and I came back feeling like I can do whatever I want.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I can't go on holiday yet because I'm still on license. I can't go on holiday. So for me, I can't just pick a trip and be like, oh, I'm going here. I have to make what works for me.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro? But yeah, in terms of music as a hobby, are you like into anything else? You into the gym?
The hench guy asked me if I go to the gym. That's so funny. Nah, I'm not into the gym like that. But what I have been doing is going to like basketball on Mondays.
Oh, basketball?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so there's like a court in like East London.
Bro, that's a lot of fitness, you know.
No, bro, it's like they don't even give you breaks.
Basketball is crazy fitness.
Bro, basketball, and it's 4-on-4.
Oh,
so it's like
the attack is on.
Intense. Bro. I don't lie, but I like basketball, and I said I want to do things that are just music again is kind of related to work. I want stuff that is like completely
different.
Away from work. So I've started going like basketball every Monday, and it's just like random people kind of thing.
But that's good though, like, and I feel like everyone should be able to just have something they just pick up
100%.
to do. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball, I've tried it. I can't do basketball. Like,
it's intense, man.
It's intense, bro. It's too much focus, trying to dribble, and then you can't like traveling.
Can't travel, 2 steps. There's a lot to think.
Too much for my mind.
Yeah,
too much for my mind. But you're doing it and you're enjoying it, which is positive. I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you could go back and talk to your younger self, what advice would you give him?
if I could go back to my younger self, I think the advice I'd give him would be to find who you are fast. And be okay with who you are.
Yes.
Because you might not fit in to everything and you might want to fit in other things, but I feel like you are fine how you are, and like focus on the things that make you you and just go deep with it.
The trouble with being a child and growing up is that you actually have to experience things for yourself. And that's where the problem is, you know, because imagine if you had a child, well, you've got a child.
Yeah,
do you have a
son
child?
as well?
You got a son as well. So it's even more important that, you know what I'm saying, you're putting him in the right path, especially like nowadays with like technology and everything else that we have around us. You tell him not to do something and he doesn't do it. Like that'd be amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't work like that because everyone's generally meant to make their own mistakes. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's just about what they're exposed to decides what mistakes they're making.
Mistakes they make,
Do you know what I'm saying? And we live in a day and age now where young people, like we grew up in the hood, like we grew up rough, like there was stabbings around when we was growing up. Like the couple of people died.
100.
When we was growing up, like, do you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't amplified how it is now.
Now because there's social media and that.
Exactly.
I mean, like ours were like hood stories.
Like in the ends, like everyone in Lewisham know about it. But if you go to Greenwich, they're not gonna know anything about it.
Story. The only ends where everyone knew their stories was Peckham and Brixton. I swear, their hood stories travelled the all of London. I don't know why.
No, because they were actively like with the music back and forth as well, and it's like. Like they'll do something today and the song's out tomorrow and it becomes like a story and it's like, yo, did you hear what happened the other day?
But apart from them, I don't think it was publicized like that.
No, it wasn't. So now our young people, they've got like a lot to deal with in terms of pressure. I feel like the pressure that they have now, we didn't have that kind of pressure.
It's crazy. Because theirs is like you have to see it to believe it. So like now if you're a gangster, I have to see do gangster stuff to believe. You
can't just replay your old favourite movie. Say hello to my little gun. No, you actually have to have the gun.
You actually have to, and like maybe even show that you've got like, where again with arting, back in the day, it was like, I could punch you and by the time it's gone to the next man, it's, I stabbed you. Like the story gets remixed so much. So it's like your reputation could go up just from even the remix of the story.
A million percent, bro. Like at the end of the day, well done. Like you're doing well.
I appreciate it, bro.
Your business is growing, it's thriving, and obviously I hope the best for it. And
and to you too, bro.
No, 100%. Thank you. The thing is, I find about my business is that because of my past, I feel like it limits the type of people who, for example, let's say like I never went to prison, right? And I created this business. I created my program for the schools and I put it out there. I feel like a lot more people will pick it up than, I'm not saying they wouldn't pick up, but I have to do a lot more footwork. Do you know what I mean? Just to prove to people that my business, my branding is genuine and what I'm trying to build, which isn't a problem because it gives me a challenge, right? To obviously do better, but it would be nice if people just understood my journey and recognized it.
I would say you're limited by what you believe. So if you believe that's a setback, that's the truth. If you don't believe it's a setback, that's also the truth. So I feel like that might be the case, but if you act in that, then that's going to be that's going to be your reality, and that's going to be a limitation because you don't know what's on the other side. This might be your challenge here, but you don't know a next man what challenge they're going to have. And you can't always think the grass is greener, or if I didn't have this, or I didn't have this, or I did have this, it would be like this. You don't know. You don't even know if you got dressed 5 minutes earlier, what would happen to your life. We don't know. We can only assume. So I would say focus on what you do have. The people that are taking it in, focus on that. Don't focus on the ones that aren't taking it in. That's what I would say.
And this is why we got GloTalks, because we have guys like Ibrahim coming here and giving the best advice. I hope you guys took that in, because I definitely did.
Yeah.
Like my platform is literally what you just said. Like, you just shared some information to me that might have sounded so simple, but I wasn't thinking like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Because honestly, bro, you could have thought this would happen. Like, and that would be true. If you thought you couldn't make a podcast and have an upgrade and set up, that would be true.
Yeah, I did have to upgrade.
If you thought that you couldn't do it, that is true.
Yeah.
If you thought you could do it, it is also true. Yeah. And you're here now. Do you get what I'm saying? You could have been stuck in, the podcast hasn't grown the way I wanted it to, or it doesn't look how I want it to. I'm not going to be able to make it happen until I do this. If that's what you believe, then that's the reality. But you believe that you could have made it better. Yeah. You believe that you could have thingy it, and now we're here. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's just the reality of it.
100%. I took a little break, so I can't remember how long ago since I done my last podcast, but things happen in life, like, do you know what I'm saying, like throws you off course or tries to throw you off course, and you get kind of pushed like in a corner to make, like, for me, like, it could have like detrimental like
effects.
Yeah, it could have detrimental effects to the point where I'm back in prison. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no like middle ground. But you know what it is? You know, like, what's that guy that fought Anthony Joshua? What's his name? The boys.
So it's literally like the Anthony Joshua and the boys.
The boy?
The boy.
Right? Am I saying that?
So it's like the Anthony Joshua match that just happened the other day.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua was banging, man.
Yeah.
Banging him. My man was into the corner. Yeah. He was taking the punches. He was taking in those punches. Then he done one bang, and then Anthony Joshua was out. That's literally what life is like. It's like, it's gonna knock you into a corner, but then you're gonna get one up, and then
100.
That's you. I
like being the underdog.
Yeah,
I rise.
Like, you're right, innit, bro?
We rise up.
We rise, innit?
You know what I'm saying? But like, this is good. Like, catching up, like
100%
with good, genuine people
100%.
That's actually can walk the walk, talk the talk, 100. And actually like share a moment of it. Like,
and honestly, bro, I'm mad proud of you. Like, I was literally saying to Cam, honestly, bro, like, I love a man who tries, because it's easy to not try, man. Like,
100%.
It's easy to just do what everyone else is doing. So knowing how we grew up, knowing the things that's happening in life, I'm genuinely proud to see what you're doing, and any support I can give, bro. Like,
no, thank you, bro.
I'll always do that, bro.
Thank you, bro. For the playground days, the rapping days, like, trust me, the love's always there, bro.
Trust me, bro.
Like, after school days, man's outside,
going and chilling at a bus stop for girls.
Where the girls are at? That was
after school.
The highlight of my day.
Co-op, walking down the hill every day for no reason.
For no reason.
So dumb.
Bro, man's getting to school at like 9:30, like 10 o'clock for no reason. Just for a bit of skirt. But I got another question for you. How did you manage your mental health during the stressful times of starting and running a business?
You see, for me, when it comes to like stress and mental health, I feel like no matter what job you're in, whether that's a 9 to 5, whether that's entrepreneurship, whether that's you being a creative, everything has its yin and yang. Everything has its down times. Everything has its good times. There is no job we do where it's 100% great all the time. So the way I've managed my mental health is like, anytime a situation comes where it's like kind of like a knock, I kind of say to myself, this is the life I chose, and this is what comes with it. And I take the highs as well as the lows. So I just take it. So my mental health, I don't really see it as like a knock. I just see it as, part of the journey. Yeah. And I think now, that's probably helped me a lot. There is negative effects of that. And I think right now in the stage of my journey, because what I've been in this nearly like 10 years, coming up to 10 years. Yeah. Now I try to do stuff for my mental health in regards to like, that's why I'm doing the things that I love, like
that you love.
doing the basketball and doing the music. Because again, just work can have its toll on you. And I feel like, now I'm prioritizing my happiness and mental health. But I say, before it's just, this is part of the game, innit? Like, this is what comes with it.
If you had to leave our listeners with one piece of motivational advice to keep them pushing forward, especially if they're facing tough times, what would it be?
I would say satisfy your future self. And what I mean by that is what you're going through now isn't the you of tomorrow. So if you can look past the situation that you're currently in, even though it's tough, if you're doing something towards that future version of yourselves, at some point your life will change. Yeah. So that's what I would say.
I definitely agree with you on that. I always say small steps. Small steps. Builds the bigger picture.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Nothing was really built in a day, but we live in a society now that everyone wants something like right now, today, like give it to me or I'm going to take it. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not realistic thinking. Do you know what I mean?
Everything that comes easy won't last. Everything that will last doesn't come easy.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
On that note, I'm going to wrap it up there. Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Safe,
for coming
bro.
in, bro. Yeah.
Cover, bro.
Thank you. And I don't want this to be the last time I see you.
100, bro.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we all drive now. 100. We all big men. Yeah. We can drive somewhere, meet up, get something to eat, bro.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Catch up. I'm trying to rebuild my friendship. I'm not lonely. I'm trying to rebuild a network. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Because a lot of people probably don't know who I am today. You know what I'm saying? 100%. And I had great friends
100%.
like growing up. Do you know what I mean? And it's good to meet up and catch up with great friends, especially people who are doing well.
Right mindset,
and they got the right mindset. Definitely. If anyone that's watching this and you're talented in music, media, anything like that, and you need help, support, advice, like Ibrahim, Guap Mag, look him up. Yeah, you can Google it. You can go on Instagram. He means business. He's out here to support. He's out here to help others. Yeah, he's a long, good friend of mine. Yeah, and I mean it sincerely. Thank you for today. Glo Fitness UK. Train the body, train the mind.
Peace.
Peace.